tailored, spoken to all student learning needs. All the students have the same learning goals, but the instruction vary based on students' interests, preference, strengths, and struggles. Instead of teaching the whole group in one way, teachers use a bunch of different methods. This can include teaching students in small groups or in one session. Students have multiple options for taking information, making sense of ideas, expressing what they learn. There are four areas where a teacher can initiate instruction. One, content. Two, process. Three, project. And the fourth one is learning environment. In content, a teacher can figure out what a student needs to learn and which resources will help. Two, process. Activities that help students make sense of what they learn. Three, a teacher creates a project, ways for students to show what they know. And the fourth one is learning environment. How the classroom feel, how the class work together. That's the presentation, and I'd like to
I'm going to talk about types of differentiated learning method. One, we have tiered assignment, of which it is providing different assignment at the varying level to match the student's readiness level. Then two, we have flexible grouping, whereby there is creating of groups based on student interest, then with the abilities or planning steps to work on the activities or projects. Then we have choice board, involves offering selection of activities or assignments for their strength. Then we have interest centers, of which there is setting up centers with different activities related to topics to allow the students to select. Then we have learning contracts, whereby there is collaboratively setting goals and expectations with the students, allowing them to have the autonomy in their learning process. Then we have varied instructional strategies. Here, we involve the utilizing of the variety of teaching methods. For examples, we have the tactile approaches to appeal the different learning preferences. Then we have scaffolding. Scaffolding involves providing temporary support or guidance to help students grasp new concepts or skills. Then we have individualized learning plans, which involves developing the customized plans for students with specific learning goals, accommodations, then and strategies tailored to their needs. Then another one is universal design for learning. This involves designing curriculum and instructions with the multiple means of representation, engagement, and the expression to address diverse learners' needs. Then the last one is assessment for learning. It involves using of the assessment data to inform instructions and provide target support. Thank you for listening.
I'm Cecilia. I'll be taking you through the steps. And step number one is preparing the classroom. It may be done by providing multiple texts and types of learning material or design lessons based on students' learning styles, e.g. visual, audio, reading, or writing. Step 2, assessing the strength and need of students, for example, creating creating assignments, exams, assessing group work. Step 3, creating management tools. Teachers can differentiate products by allowing students to choose from different formats or mode of expressing their understanding and skills based on their strengths and talents. Step 4, organize groups. The small groups are used to differentiate instructions or meet students' specific needs like ability, interest, and learning styles. Thank you. Good morning. I'm going to depend on where differentiated learning is applied. It is applied in four areas. Number one, mixed ability classrooms, subject matter expertise, project-based learning, and language acquisition. In mixed ability classroom, in classroom where students have diverse learning abilities, the differentiated approach allows teachers to tailor instruction to meet needs of each student. For example, students may be grouped based on their current level of understanding and different activities or resources may be provided to support each group's learning. Number two, subject matter expertise. In subject matter, where students have varying level of prior knowledge or interest, such as mathematics, or teachers can differentiate instruction by providing different levels of challenge of depth. Number three, project-based learning. Differentiated instruction can be incorporated into project-based learning by allowing students to choose topics or project formats that align with their interests and strengths. Teachers can provide resources and support structures to accommodate different learning preferences and abilities within the project framework. And lastly, language acquisition. In language learning environment, differentiated instruction supports students with varying level of proficiency. Teachers may use a variety of instructional strategies such as visual aids, peer to dif- visual aids, or a differentiated reading materials to meet the linguistic needs of the diverse learning. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you. I'm going to take different advantages of differentiated learning. One, increases participation. Differentiated learning has been proven to increase student engagement without active or passive participation. Learning can always stretch to halt. Second advantage, ensures flexibility for teachers. The majority of this article is about students, but what about teachers? Differentiated instruction also takes educators' preference into account, where it provides them the opportunity to design lessons meant for particular groups of students. The approach is not restricted by rigid curriculum, but can be creative in finding solution of how to best teach. Third advantage, does not neglect the benefits of group learning. Differentiated learning is not the same as individualized learning, where learning takes place on a one-to-one basis. Differentiated learning can be accommodate the individual learning as well, but it recognizes all the advantage of group learning, where area learning can interact with their peers. fourth advantage, value individual interests and abilities. Differentiated learning is student-centered. Earlier learners inform educators how they best learn and what interested them. This is especially relevant in children from different linguistic and cultural communities. And the last one, in advantage is includes comprehensive assessment. Differentiated learning, there is no getting around the need for a holistic assessment. It is interesting that its distinction is made between educating the whole child versus targeted learning. In reality, both can be combined where the right targeted learning can be applied only after understanding the whole child. Thank you.
Maybe I'm sure that you have said disadvantages. As you know that something that has advantages, has its as you know that something that has its advantages, there must be something that outweighs it. Now, concerning differentiated learning, we have disadvantage number one as time consuming. When we say time consuming in this way, we can say that it is time consuming because there is not lesson planning and material data that students need to prepare it. There is a form of classroom management. Managing a classroom with different instruction approaches and activities can be challenging as it requires careful organization of the classroom. Number two is resource intensive. Such materials, technology, and personnel is required in managing the class. Disadvantage number four is teacher expertise. It is this way that implementing differential instruction effectively requires teachers to give a deep understanding of various instruction strategies and ability to adapt them different needs students. We can say that number five is that teacher workload. Planning and implementing differentiation can increase workload of the teacher because its potential leads to burnout and reduces instruction effectiveness. Number six is that limited peer collaboration. Students with different differentiated classroom may have limited opportunities for collaborative learning as they often working to different tasks at different levels. Equity concerns. Ensuring equitable access to resources and opportunities for all students can be challenging and differentiated classroom. So the best solution is that some students may receive more support than others. The last thing is that assessment complexity. Assessing and evaluating student progress becomes more complex in different classrooms as teachers need to use different assessment methods to measure individual growth. But those are disadvantages and big plus.
Mr. Humphrey, I'm going to take you through the definition on differentiated instruction. We find that differentiated instruction is an effective teaching approach that acknowledges and accommodates the diverse learning needs, preferences, strengths, and struggles of a by tailoring instruction in terms of content, process, project, and learning environment, teachers can better engage students and enhance their learning outcomes. This approach promotes inclusivity, student-centered learning, and individualized support within the classroom setting. That was our presentation on